This is a 2015 Toyota Sienna minivan that I converted to be a camper van. It does sleep 1 or 2 people. It's got the rain guards installed and the windows are dark tinted. The van itself has got 67,000 miles on it. It's amazing. It's my second Toyota Sienna because I love them. The floor setup right now is for a single sleeper, although it does set up for sleeping 2. The support for the second part of the bed is here. It serves as a nice support as a backrest when it's set up as a couch, but it actually goes over that span with a couple of supports to be a double sleeper. I keep my dirty shoes here so I can keep some of the dirt off the floor. But the floor is a laminate floor. It's gray and it is waterproof, so it goes underneath all the cabinetry. I use some clips here to my overhead storage to keep all my jackets handy, and also in the overhead storage are the Reflectix window covers and the one extra cushion that's needed when you make out the bed as a double sleeper. So I'm always ready to go either for 1 or 2. Because of this floor plan, I can travel with my kayak, or I could take 2 kayaks if I have one there in the open space and then I keep one on top of the bed, or I could keep a bike. So the refrigerator is a dual zone refrigerator, so the 2 zones can be operated independently. So I keep one as a refrigerator and one as a freezer, so that you can still keep ice handy and keep things cool. I use a table that I can move around and set up in different places rather than a hard setup. And that way, if I'm at a campground or if I just want to use it in a different way, it's easy to move about and it fits nicely here. The van itself has got key fob, remote start, heated seats, Bluetooth control, dual zone temperature control, so that's all really nice. It's also got a sunroof, which is great for camping because that's where I could use the additional ventilation. I usually open at night with a screen over the top, and that vents really nicely to the back. Each of the windows already has a screen installed. The screen can come out, but I've attached it with Velcro, and it's meant for me. I leave them in all the time, and that way when I put up the Reflectix covers, I just put the covers over here, which is why there's a little bit of extra play. But that way I don't have to look for the screens and install them when I get to a place, because I almost always want the screens up. The water pump is here. Also, there's some hard wiring into the batteries so you can get some extra control for power. That's the lighting that's powered in there now. And the water pump, of course, is handy for the kitchen faucet, which is a standard kitchen faucet, so it gives me a lot of nice flow and can work really well in this deep sink. The deep sink is great for washing a lot of dishes, or if I might want to wash something else like clothes or something like that. The sink can extend out, the faucet can extend out, so it's great here. But also when I've got the door open, I can turn it around and use it as an outdoor shower to hose off my feet or keep clean. I get a little cleaner before I come into the van. Because I've got the covered sink, I can also use it as a cooking platform. My propane stove is here. It's a dual burner propane stove with a collapsible dishwashing bin. Also my cooking supplies, or some supplies, and a 6-gallon freshwater tank and a 6-gallon gray water tank are under here. So I use just every little bit of space I can find to create nooks to hold things that I might use a lot. Oops. And then this surface here can actually be used as an additional work surface, either if I'm doing food prep. I've actually got it propped on my knees right now, but these supports go underneath so that the table's held up very firmly and can be used as to support for food prep, or to work, or to hold your laptop if you're watching a movie or something while you're in bed. Okay, the fan here can articulate to fan off your food, to blow it out as you're cooking, or it can be, of course, turned in as you're sleeping. But for sleeping also, there's this battery charged personal cooler, which I can set on the refrigerator, and it just runs all night to keep cold air going across. I also keep cooking supplies under there. I keep my laptop here in that space. I keep this counter space empty because I might be using it for work, or I might be using it for food prep. I have a microwave. Lots of room for dry food storage, but a microwave here because it is incredible for cooking when you're on the road. So the microwave is powered by the 2200 watt inverter, which is under the bed, which I'll show you in a minute. But also the remote start for the inverter is here. Solar charge controller is above, of course, and the electronics are stored under the bed here, so you can see the inverter there on top. And there's 3 deep cycle marine batteries, all 100 amp hours under the bed here in that space. So I do have a soft closet that's installed for now. It's good for clothing or towels or camping supplies, but it can be removed. I made it that way so that there might be times when I want to travel differently or have different things, and I wanted to have the option to make some more space back here. So, let's see, here's the space for the kayaks or bikes. And then I keep my bedding here. When I'm traveling, I actually keep a pop-up tent that just fits in that area really nicely. And the pop-up tent is independent, just like a little screen room that can be set up anywhere. There is lots of room here as when this is set up as a chair, because the chair, it can be set up as a chair that faces forward or back, and this is a nice place to rest your feet. The battery system has a bypass where the alternator from the car engine powers the marine batteries, because we don't want to drain the car battery. So that is where the batteries are kept under there. And this is a screen room which attaches by magnets to the rear gate. When I've got the tailgate open, I can use it as a second screen room back here. Has a nice space to have a way to still see the outdoors but not be attacked by bugs. And I've actually slept with the tailgate open before with that screen room. So let's see. So the solar power is run through here. So when the van is closed, because the solar panels are actually attached by magnets up there and they're very close to the roof of the van, it's all very discreet. So stealth camping is not a problem at all. I don't put anything on the outside of the van when I'm traveling, just because I like that it's so stealth, but you could add a roof rack if you wanted to. So here is the back side of the kitchen. Again, the water pump and the soap and the propane. The water tanks being here make them really easy to load or to fill up or to take out and dump if I ever need to do that. Okay, if you guys have any questions or comments that I haven't covered, please give me a comment and I'll respond. And I look forward to talking to some of you guys.